Hello guys, hope you are doing well. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the Price Action Trader and today I will be explaining you how you can make decent 15 to 20% return in a span of 60 days by using simple price action strategy. As you already know from the thumbnail, the stock I will be analyzing today is TCS, which needs no introduction. And I recommend you guys to get your pen and paper for note taking, because I guarantee if you follow this analysis step by step, you can make decent profits in your future trades. Also, a quick reminder for a part-time trader like me, 20% return in just 60 days is a very big deal. Usually my targets are around 10 to 15% in 2 months, which is manageable even if you spend 1 hour daily on the charts. Anyways, more on that in the upcoming videos. Let's dive into the analysis. So firstly, how did I come across this stock? Usually to find stocks, I look at the Nifty 50 stocks. So to get the list, what we have to do is go to Google, then type niftyindices.com, click on the link, then go to indices and click on Nifty 50. Here, if you scroll down, you can see downloads. From here, you can download the Excel sheet which contains all the details of the Nifty 50 stocks. So I will just show you how it looks. This is our stock for the day. So what I do is I go through all the stocks and look at their financials and chart patterns and then add them to my watch list. There are many stocks from this list which are there in my watch list, for which I will make another video. Alright. So now we will start with our analysis. So the first thing that I do is look at the financials, because for me it makes no sense to look at the pattern directly without knowing if the stock is generating profit or not. So for that I will log on to screener.com. Again, a very helpful website to understand the financials of a company. Here I will type TCS, and yes, if it is a company which I come across for the first time, I will read the information in the about section, which is here on the right. This is just a short summary of what the company does. Okay, but since this is TCS, I'm already aware of the business, so I will directly look at these ratios which are there. I only check these 2 to 4 ratios because I feel they are enough for me to decide if the stock is worth analyzing or not. So the first ratio we have here is debt to equity. In simple terms, debt to equity is a ratio which shows how a company is financing its operations. Higher debt to equity indicates that the company is financing its operations through debts, that is loans, and lower debt to equity indicates the company has enough cash to conduct its operations without taking loans. This is very useful, guys. Do check debt to equity ratio while analyzing. So here in our case, the debt to equity is very good. It is almost zero, which means the company has enough cash to carry on its operations. Next, what we have is sales growth. So the sales growth also looks good. It is about 10%. Then we have current ratio. This is simple. It is calculated by dividing current assets by current liabilities. It is a ratio which helps us to see if the company has enough cash to pay off its short-term debts. Anything about 2 is considered as most desirable. In our case, the current ratio is 3, which gives me a green signal to dig deep into the stock analysis. Also, guys, do let me know in the comments below if you want me to make a separate video on these ratios. These ratios are very useful for your analysis. Now, if we scroll down here, we have the price chart. This is 1 year chart. Let's look at the chart since inception. For this, just click on max. Here we can see the stock is in a beautiful bullish move since a very long time. This is something we want. Then I usually glance through the pros and cons very quickly. Alright, then we have the peer comparison. This is also an important segment. Here we can see our stock TCS is a leader in terms of market cap. Also the sales quarter, ROCE, debt to equity and PEG, price earnings to growth, is good as compared to its peers. Alright, then we have quarterly results. Probably the most important information which will be a deciding factor for us. Before that, I would like to tell you guys, do not trade or invest only if the financials are good. I don't remember in which book I read this, but what I am about to say is very true and will blow your mind. So listen carefully guys. If stocks purely moved on the basis of financials, then all the top traders in the world would have been accountants. Alright. This is a psychology game guys. Don't let the numbers fool you. Does that mean financials are just numbers and they have no importance? No, that is also not true. Remember one thing guys. Financials should always act as a support for your trading strategy rather than being the strategy itself. Alright, so now basically what we want to look for is consistency. There should be good consistent growth in sales, operating profits, PBT and PAT. We won't be looking at September 21 results, as when I was analyzing the stock, it was first week of August, so obviously at that time the September 21 results were not announced. Now here we can see December 2018 the sales were 37337 crores, and just by glancing through all the quarterly sales, we can see the sales have been increasing consistently. There is just this one June 20 quarter where the sales fell, and we all know the reasons. I want you guys to tell me the reasons in the comments below. Similarly, we will check operating profits, PBT and PAT. YOY the results are good. There is consistent marginal growth. This quarterly result along with the ratios, peer comparison and the price chart give us a green signal that the stock's financials are good enough to act as a support for our strategy. Now we will just glance through the yearly result. Look at this. This is the sales growth. It was 37,325 crores and in 2021 it jumped to 5 times, which is phenomenal. Similarly, net profit has also jumped significantly. This is enough for us to directly jump on to the technical analysis. For technical analysis, let's jump on to trading view. Here I will type TCS and here we have a chart. So this in the right is what I am talking about. This is the move which I managed to capture. These are the only 3 indicators that I use. One is volume indicator and the other 2 are 50 and 200 period moving average. So the first thing I do is zoom out and draw the support and resistance level. So these 4 are the support and resistance level which are useful for us right now. Also among these 4, right now I am more interested in these 2 levels, because here if you see the range is good. Even if the stock stays within this range, I can buy at support and sell at resistance and make 15% profit. Now looking at the candles closely, we can see they are forming higher lows. The higher highs are not very clear, but if we just consider the body of these candles, we can see a higher high and higher lows, which is a classic bullish sign. Now what I'll do is I will draw a trend line to see if the price is continuing the momentum or not. So I'll draw the trend line by just connecting the lows of these three candles. This is the crucial part. This is where you have to be patient. Now here the stock did broke the trend line, but the buying pressure was so strong that the price could not stay below it for a long period. If it would have stayed below the trend line for more than 5 to 6 days, then the stock might have fallen to its support level. But thankfully it did not fall. So right at the end of this day's close, I entered with 100% of my capital. Now this is not where I usually enter because the price is very close to its resistance and the profit is very minimal. But looking at this strong higher lows, I decided to take the risk, and to manage the risk I kept my stop loss very tight. It was here somewhere close to 3%. Now this is a bit risky, but it's worth taking the risk if the company is strong and you have done your analysis properly. Now the ideal textbook method to trade in this scenario is let the price break the previous high. So you will enter somewhere here between 3401 and 3402 and place your stop loss 3 to 5% below your buying price. Placing a stop loss depends on your risk appetite. And see, even after entering there, you were able to get good 15 to 16% return in 30 days, I guess. 15% in a month is not at all bad, right? This is the power of price action combined with simple fundamental analysis. Yeah, and I forgot to tell you how I book profits. Usually what I do is I let my stocks run till it shows 15 to 20% return. Then if the stock shows any consolidation or bearish sign, I will start booking profits. In our case, on 16th I sold almost 80% of my shares. Then on 17th I sold rest 20% of my shares as the stock was showing bearish momentum with heavy volume. So that's how I was able to apply price action and earn 20% on my capital in less than 2 months. Guys, trading is very rewarding provided you do not complicate it too much and stay consistent with it. As many successful traders say, trading is not a numbers game. Rather, it is all about your psychology and patience. So I hope you learned something from this video. And do let me know guys in the comments below if you have any queries regarding the analysis. I will make sure to answer all your questions in the comments itself. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.